morning, Abby, it's Wednesday, and before anybody tries to punish me, let me explain. When I made my video on Tuesday, I was told that we were going to get internet that day when we moved in. And I figured, well, we're probably not going to have the computer and camera and everything set up so I can make a video on Wednesday because it's the day after we moved and we're still going to be like figuring out what we're doing with our lives and such. So I told you people that I would be back on Monday. The internet people never showed up, and the secretary lady said that the earliest we could get internet was Tuesday, which was yesterday, but we did get internet yesterday, and I am back! I'm hoping that Friday's video can be a walkthrough of the new house. I still don't have everything set up yet, meaning that I'm too afraid to ask someone to borrow their phone so I can walk around the house. But even if I did have that ready, there's just been a lot of crud going on this week, and I am like, I have to talk about all of it, and I don't have time to do that and a walkthrough of the house, so that's just gonna have to wait until Friday. The train tracks are literally 5 feet away from our house, and the train drives by like once every 45 minutes. Due to all the movers and installers and technician people that we've had over in the past few days, my dog is even crazier than he was before, and now he constantly thinks that someone is trying to come to the door, and it is ridiculous to deal with him. My favorite picture of Callisto was at the 33-second mark when the camera, like, went under the jungle gym thing, like, just aesthetics. I need turtles all the way down. It sounds amazing. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about right now, John Green has announced that he's releasing a new book, and I'm not just plugging it here because it's a John Green book. I'm plugging it because it actually sounds interesting. It's about a young woman trying to solve a mystery while dealing with mental illness. Does that not sound amazing? I need it so much. I'm not going to say the name of the place where I live on the internet because creepers, but the important thing is that the town's name ends in E-L-L. So let's just say that, let's just make up a fictional town called Papersmell. That's where I'm living right now, Papersmell. So in Papersmell, everyone pronounces the name of the town like Papersmell. And that's just so incredibly stupid to me. And I wonder if this town has that problem with all words that end in E-L-L. Believe in Christ Jesus or you shall burn it all. Speaking of Papersmell, no offense to Papersmell, but so far, all the people in it seem like white trash. And I know that there's going to be someone in the comments who's like, well, Molly, you should be having more of a positive outlook about this. No, you don't understand. If you were here, you would understand. Now, granted, where I'm living right now is kind of the bad part of town, so maybe I shouldn't be judging the whole town just on where I live. But when we were on, like, Main Street, you just always get a bunch of idiots zooming by with no regard for the speed limit, and, like, I'm sorry, it just seems very white, and I can't. For example, the town keeps trying to make itself sound relevant, even though it's actually not. Like, when the landlord lady was pitching the town to us and trying to make it sound all amazing, she was like, oh, well, the Hammer Factory is the biggest producer of hammers in the U.S. And I'm sorry, but if the Hammer Factory is the best thing you can think of to tell someone about your town, then stop trying to act relevant, because your town is not relevant and it's never going to be. Question of the day! How do I make my setup better right now? Because it's like super weird. My chair that I'm sitting in right now is much lower than my original chair, so I had to like wonk out the camera. And this whole thing feels weird. So how should I improve my set? Does it look better with the lights turned on? I kind of think it does, maybe. Abby, I am glad to be back, and I will see you tomorrow.